Good morning from Beechworth in Australia. We're in the middle of a winter morning. The sun's just gone behind a cloud, so I thought I'd choose a moment to read a few more poems from Rescue and Redemption. The ebook went live on Amazon just yesterday, and the paperback is generally available as well now. So I thought I might read from the body of the work. The last promo I read from the Latin section at the start of the love song of J. Alfred Prufrock. Today I'll read a little from the first section and then read a couple of poems that I've written to go with that or derived from that. So this is the first verse from the love song of J. Alfred Prufrock by T.S. Eliot. Let us go then, you and I, when the evening is spread out against the sky like a patient etherized upon a table. Let us go through certain half-deserted streets, the muttering retreats of restless nights in one-night cheap hotels, and sawdust restaurants with oyster shells. Streets that follow like a tedious argument of insidious intent to lead you to an overwhelming question. Oh, do not ask, what is it? Let us go and make our visit in the room where the women come and go, talking of Michelangelo. Wonderful lines in that. I've come to really enjoy T.S. Eliot, although before embarking on this project, I'd not really read any of his work at all. But I find him quite an interesting character. So I'll read a couple of poems that have been derived from those phrases in that section. And another time I'll read from the second section that I used for Rescue and Redemption. This is called A Brief Sojourn in Rain. And it comes from the line, let us go then, you and I, right at the beginning. Would you walk? The day is uninviting, sending messages that tell of better things indoors. The rain is a drizzle unabated since the very middle of the night. But if we must, and if you would, well, a moment. I will retrieve my hat and coat, my gloves and boots. So, let us go then, you and I. Shall we sombre along the path, endeavouring that our feet remain dry? Or will we as children splash and clamber, determinedly ignoring the sagging damp that jewels our hats, or shouting puffs of air as smoke that we are breathing? All right then, I'm ready now. Let us start, at least with hand in hand, and well prepared to catch one drop each on outstretched tongues. A laugh at the beginning of this, our sojourn in rain. We'll go on skip forward a couple of poems. This I've called A Facade of Me and You on the Street. It comes from Let Us Go Through Certain Half-Deserted Streets. Through descended darkness, loitering between street lamps, the night speaks step by step. In echoes rebounded from the walls of sundry buildings wearing genteel facades. We go through vacant streets deserted with the sun. One fades, the other disappears, until only we, you and I, are left alone together, as we have always been, speaking to the night in footsteps and the tread of shoes. The only voice, a subtle distortion of ourselves, a facade of footfalls and echo. And one more for this outing. Beyond the blue, a chance, derived from streets that follow like a tedious argument. Follow me, a moonlit night, catch a meteor or a comet. They fly and fly, the Geminids. Come follow me among them, get on board, and let's explore beyond our atmosphere, beyond the tedium of streetlights and bitumen as black as one already misplaced argument. Instead, we can look down on blue. We can marvel at what we've left behind and remember what it was when it was great, wonderful. Come, follow me beyond our star. Let the solar system languish while we seek the new, a place where we can fall in love again with life, reformed, where tomorrow is not yet touched or spoiled. Perhaps there could be a chance beyond this blue for us to start again, over again, over again. The sun started to come out from behind a cloud, so I will stop there. Will I? One more. This is the question is, and it comes from the line, to lead you to an overwhelming question. It will take just a step, just one small step, and you will be on the path with me. We can walk or run or fly a kite. We can hold each other's hand, swing along arm in arm just to try it out. A path sensation, perhaps remarkable. Yes, perhaps remarkable enough to overwhelm by you stepping onto my path, holding my hand, flying, even if it is just a kite under a sky that has been painted a kind of blue, an overwhelming blue. Isn't that the question? Thank you. I'll read some more another time. Possibly the sun won't be whiting out my face, but amateur hour and poetry. That's what we've got. Thank you. Don't forget the book's available now.